Hello and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Back for another day. I'm going to be looking at lots and lots of things today as Bitcoin potentially eyes up a recovery. And we're going to explore the news that came out last night. I've got an interesting theory about this Silk Road announcement, and something smells off with it for sure. So we'll take a look at that, see what you guys think, see if you agree with me or not. And yeah, it should be good. So who have we got in the chat? We've got Imagine Project saying, Dave the Legend, hello, I'm doing CSE courses. Great stuff, mate, great stuff. Yeah, if anyone does want to do all the courses on the Crypto Saving Expert Academy, there's plenty to get on there, such as Trading 101, blockchain basics, blockchain development, stuff like that. You can get 80% off to take the cost down to £20 a month. So that's just £20 a month. And you do get access to the Crypto Saving Expert Discord as well. The link is in the description for that with the code to use as well. Just make sure that you click the monthly, not the annual, to receive the discount. But yeah, great to hear, mate. Who else have we got? We've got Rahul, who seems to be upset with me, saying stop spreading FUD like you did with USDT FUD. Firstly, I did not spread any USDT FUD. I don't think I've said anything about Tether on this stream before. And it's not FUD. What am I FUDing? And third point is, I don't think me saying any FUD is going to move the market 0.001%. So I don't think it really matters what I say in relation to FUD, but there is nothing FUD. But we are going to explore, obviously, the news that come out yesterday. So Rahul, I have no idea what you're on about, and you seem a bit upset. We've got howdy to Steve-O. How are you doing, mate? My favourite American. We've got KB saying good afternoon to you. Yeah, the stock market is closed today. But I actually think that it's not really dumping. I think it's just consolidating, isn't it? I don't think we're ever going to see a V reversal, but we're going to explore. I've got a bit of a theory behind, obviously, what we had announced yesterday, and I think it's very interesting too. So we've got John Brown saying good morning to you. We've got Crypto Gonzalez saying afternoon, hello, and we've got James. How are you doing, mate? And he's wearing his CSE hoodie, superb. It's very comfy, isn't it? Very comfy hoodie. So yeah, do make sure that you drop a like on the stream, and do make sure you check the links in the description to sign up to BLOFIN if you haven't already, the best non-KYC exchange in the industry. We've got AI Brooke saying hello everyone, hello to you, and we've got Crypto J saying GM. So yeah, hello to everyone. Thank you very much for joining another stream. I'm going to have a nice, interesting one today. We'll obviously take some altcoins from you guys to look at on the charts. We can look at some low caps. We can look at pretty much anything that we want. We had a great stream yesterday. Save with crypto, and we were looking at crypto debit cards. So yeah, any options like that is great. Let me just change. I need to change. Let me go into this. Here we go. I need to change this to white. There we go. Because I've actually changed the background to dark blue because I think it looks a lot better. So on the Twitter, I've changed it to dark blue because I think it looks better for an image, and I've actually been putting the logo of the coin in as well. So I think that looks a lot better compared to what I was previously posting. That doesn't it? That's what I've been posting on the Twitter in terms of charts, for Stonksy. I think these new ones that I've been doing look just a lot better, a lot more clean, and a lot more easy on the eye. So let me know if you think the same as well of them. Virtual, yeah, we'll look at virtual. We'll just have a little bit of an intro, and then I will. I just got access to Stonksy today. Is default setting fine for new traders? It is in terms of. So you need to. I'm guessing obviously you'll want to move the background onto here, which you can do in. So if you go to the Stonksy YouTube channel, and you go to this video here. Where is it? SR levels. So when we release the SR levels, this will show you how to set Stonksy up if you want, obviously, the background on here, on the chart. But then you need to go and check out this one. This one that I published this week, massive update. That's obviously to do with the 2 new updates that we released on Friday. So go and check that out, which is the alternative time frames and the bullish and bearish arrows. So do make sure you go and check out this video as well. It's really imperative if you've just got Stonksy. So yeah, there you go, KB. But great to welcome you to the team. And yeah, do make sure that you drop some messages in Discord. It'd be great to hear from you. But yeah, we'll obviously kick off with this. So obviously last night, and I think there's a couple of people that will probably be able to have some good input on this. Imagine Project, you'll probably have some good input on this as well. But obviously last night we had this come out. The US government has been given the green light to quote unquote liquidate 69,000 Bitcoin worth $6.5 billion from the Silk Road seas. Now, what's interesting with this is it was actually ruled on the 30th of December. So this news has been missing for over a week and not been released to the public. Now, what's interesting is the news was released right after we'd had a big, massive drawdown on Bitcoin. So this is obviously leading to my theory. So this was where the judge said yes. Here. So this is where the judge ruled that it could be sold. And then what happened straight after? So the new year, we got this massive run up on Bitcoin. Now, my idea, my feeling is that it's already been sold. I think it's already been sold. I know it's still in the wallets on Thingio, but they got issued a credit line. They had the option for a credit line from Coinbase. So I think it's actually already been sold. And this is what caused this drop off. Because if you remember not too long ago, Michael Saylor bought a couple billion worth and it only moved the price a couple of percent. I think there's a high potential that the Silk Road Bitcoin was this and has already been sold. It could be wrong. But yeah, I think it's already been sold. Does anyone agree with that or not? Because they got the green light, and what happened straight away after they got the green light, Bitcoin pumped straight above 100K. So the price was already 10% higher than when the judge ruled yes. And I think it's already been sold. Now, what's interesting is the news come out after a big drawdown. Now, what happens typically after we've got a big drawdown, when a bottom gets formed, you get FUD, you get, all sorts of negative news coming out. So I think it's probably already been sold, or it's not going to be sold, one of the two. And yeah, basically this is just providing fuel for people to short. And then potentially, tomorrow when the ETFs reopen, they'll just fire it back up. So that's my theory. Does anyone agree with that? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, it's weird because obviously, it got released yesterday on the 8th. So, there was 9 days difference, or 10 days, whatever it was, difference between obviously that coming out and then, it being publicized. Now, it's really strange that Bitcoin got a fast run up straight after. And then we just got, a really aggressive sell off. And then the news comes out right at the bottom. Whereas, the news didn't come out up here, it didn't come out on the way up. It came out after an aggressive sell-off right at the bottom. And more importantly as well, as we're at the range low of the current consolidation range. So this just seems like an absolute, perfect cocktail for trapping people trying to short it. Basically, this is demand. Until this breaks, Bitcoin's going no lower. We would need to see this break for, to even open the door to lower prices, such as 85K. So I think it's really interesting that we got this really aggressive sell-off. And then the news comes out when we're at support. So I think it's already been sold. Or they've got no intention of selling it anyway. What does everyone else think? Because you've got to imagine as well, Bitcoin Reserve, OTC move, timing for Trump. Yeah, either that or it's potentially been sold OCC. Maybe Sailor bought some. I don't know. But yeah, I think we'll probably see it already been sold. And basically, what it is, Coinbase has sold it. And then whatever is still active in the wallet is essentially Coinbase's now. But it's an interesting theory. Obviously, we'll find out if we're proved right or wrong, won't we? If we start getting, further aggressive selling pressure, then it could be that it wasn't sold up here. But I just think it's really interesting that the news comes out after a sell-off, right while we're at support. So, yeah. And it'd be interesting to see if, obviously, Trump gets handed the reins again a week on Monday, finds out they have sold it, and then what is his first move to then go and buy it back? Is his first move to go and recoup what they've sold off? Because I think they would have, the US had around 200,000, didn't it? In total, and Silk Road accounted for 69,000. So, there'd be around 100, so there'd be about 131,000 left, I think. So they would have sold off a real sizable chunk of it, roughly a third. But stock market also down on exact same time frame. People just freaking out. Yeah, potentially. Another big C's wallet moved as well. Yeah, it's interesting. I think it's just a whole load of nothing. It's just noise. Hello, Justin. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. But yeah, I just think it's a whole load of nothing. It's just noise that you don't need to listen to. But yeah, I think it's very, very interesting, the timing of the release of the news. So I wouldn't really think too much into it. Don't let it get into your head about, potentially taking a trade. Focus on the chart and use the chart as your guide. Don't let this absolute rubbish that came out yesterday change your perception on, potential trades. Focus on the chart. You'll know where you're right, where you're wrong, and that's all you need to focus on. But yeah, I think this is very sneaky of him. High potential that I think that it was already sold up here on the way down. So we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, that's not confirmed. Now, interesting. I've been looking at this guy. I don't know if anyone follows this guy, Trading Axe. Basically, he quoted this and said, "I've said this before, and I'll say it again. The seized Bitcoin that was meant to be used for a strategic reserve under Trump was sold off already with a credit line sanctioned by Coinbase," which is what I just mentioned. Then they spent months distributing and couldn't mention it because Kamala was running against Trump. So he gave it really good. Seems like he really, a strong belief in this anyway. But I don't know about obviously all this, but I believe that there's going to be none unloaded by the government anyway before Trump gets in. And then he's also gone off on. He's also gone off on Brian Armstrong as well. This guy really seems to hate the Coinbase CEO. So he says, "You either come clean and tell the world about what Coinbase agreed to with the corrupt Democrat government, or you will force my hand to reveal many dark secrets about your company. Some say these ill practices are only between you and a select few. I say there's a little birdies of mine listening to." So we put that out. And then he said, "I'm being messaged by Coinbase associates speaking on behalf of Angry Ball Brian. They're telling me to urgently take down my tweets." So yeah, interesting. This is probably a good account to go and follow to see, updates of what he's going on about, and if he does actually post anything. But very, very interesting tweets anyway by this guy. So yeah, I wonder what this is. What's this? Azora. Never heard of it. Does anyone know? It's a full stack on-chain trading platform. Okay, trade any token. Okay, never heard of it, but yeah, that seems to be this guy's company. So yeah, interesting developments, especially with this guy. I thought that was interesting for what he said. But let me know your thoughts on it. It'd be great to know what your initial thoughts are. Silk Road FUD ignore, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Focus on the chart, everyone. Don't let noise cloud your judgment. But my personal theory would be that it's already been sold off. If it's in the news, it's in the price. Yeah. How high do you think XRP can go? I have no idea. The beautiful thing about markets is not one single person knows exactly where price is going to peak and where it's going to bottom. For sure. Do you know what I mean? You can build a stronger thesis as you can, but you never know 100% certain where price is going to go as a certainty. So I don't know. I don't hold any XRP, but I mean, if we are going to go proper euphorian, parabolic, maybe $5 upwards potentially. I don't see it going. I mean, if we was going to have, absolute anarchy, just, money pouring in, full frenzy, like, the couple of months that we had in early 2021, even with that, I would say it's not going to go above $10. So take with that what you will, but that's just my personal belief, obviously not financial advice. But even if we did get the craziest bull run, I still wouldn't say it's going to go above $10. One thing's for certain, when MSTR tweets that it buys Wall Street, attacks Bitcoin and shorts MSTR, yeah, pretty much. I don't know if it's still on now, but there was a time, particularly over 2023 and 2024, every time Sailor would tweet that they've bought, it would dump. Now, I think what was interesting is I think the last time that happened, or the time before last time, it actually did get quite a decent pump afterwards. I think it was the last time actually was when we got sort of some move over here to the left. I can't remember, but yeah. Hello, Joe Glue. Just call me Davey Wavy. Are we going sideways or 3-4? What's the verdict? Well, the stock market isn't open today, so it'd be interesting to see, obviously, what happens without any ETF volume. But it's a good opportunity for, because not everything is about the ETFs. You've got to remember, there is groups of people and individuals, that have been in the space for, a decade and above, that have more than enough money to move the market on their own without the ETFs. Bitcoin moved freely without ETFs. We got large moves. We went all the way up to, nearly 70K in 2021 without ETFs. So, there's plenty of money in the market. We don't need to rely on the stock market. So, there's potential today for, a real good squeeze. I think if the right people want it to squeeze, potentially we just keep hovering around here until tomorrow, or even till Monday, potentially. We don't, once you get a move like this, you don't have to blast off in either direction again. I think it's very unlikely that we get a V reversal, but maybe we do, maybe slowly chug higher, or potentially even break lower. But this is critical. If we break below this zone, we're probably going down to 85K, or at least somewhere between 85K upwards to 90 anyway. Which time frame do you use most on Stonksy to analyze signals before entering on a trade? Well, it depends what type of trader you are, doesn't it? If you're a scalper, you want to obviously be looking at low time frames, such as the 1 minute, 5 minute. If you're looking for higher up, I would analyze the 10 minute and above, so 10 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour. And what you can do now with Stonksy is, obviously what I told you to go and watch this video here, is that you can set alternate time frame one. So we're on the 1 hour at the moment. So what you can do is, I could go on here and say set the 15 minute, and we change the sensitivity. Let me just make sure I've got this right. And then what you would do is, then you would get alerts. Even though you're looking at the 1 hour, you can select another time frame to have it tell you what it's doing on other time frames. So yeah, go check that out. And then we do obviously have the bullish and bearish arrows as well. But if you do want a full explanation on the latest update, so on Friday we released higher time frame, alternative time frame settings and bullish bearish arrow settings. If you do want to know what they are, you do head over to the YouTube and watch this video. Massive update here, the most recent published one. So do go and check that out. Good day, chat. Hello, Brucey. Close today. We'll make NFP tomorrow really wild. Yeah, there's NFP tomorrow, and I think there's something else, isn't there? Or is it not too important? Can't remember. I think it's largely just NFP, isn't it? But yeah, so interesting for sure. And obviously, we've got 38 people in, so thank you very much for joining. Do make sure that you drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you are new. And obviously, if you're looking to take a trade, maybe you're looking to long everything, if you think everything's going to get a bounce to the upside, or maybe if you're waiting to see what happens, whatever it is, make sure that you click that first link in the description, and I'll put it in the chat as well now, and sign up to BLOFIN, the best non-KYC exchange for you to trade on. So yeah, with it being non-KYC, you just sign up with an email. It takes under 60 seconds to set an account up, and you can start depositing straight away. And you can use it with a VPN worldwide. So if you're in a not so favorable region, you can put yourself in a favorable region with a VPN, and then you're able to get on easily then. And you can sleep well at night knowing that all assets are 100% safe and backed. So yeah, you do go and sign up there. But yeah, this is likely going to be the last week of just the voiceover type. I should be on with the camera next week, so that's something to look forward to. Let me know in the chat if you're excited for that. And I do have the last of my props coming as well over the next couple of days, so that should be a lot of fun. Yeah, very, very much looking forward to that. But what should we look at? I know someone asked for virtual before. Thing is, we've not really got that much movement from yesterday, have we? There's not really that much difference from yesterday. And obviously, with this stock market being closed today, we won't be staying on for US Open. So it'll probably just be a 2-hour stream today till 2:30 if you are in the UK. If you're elsewhere, you've got another just over an hour and a half. So plenty to enjoy. Sit back, get yourself a drink, or if you're having your dinner, whatever. And yeah, maybe you're having your breakfast, maybe you're having your maybe you're having your tea time. Who knows? Wherever you are in the world. But yeah, there's not really there's not really much going on with Bitcoin since we looked at yesterday. It obviously did drop down to fill in some of this wick that we got yesterday. Had a little bounce up and then rolled over, dropped down, filled in some of the wick. Didn't take it below, interestingly. So it didn't come and take out people below here. So maybe that remains still a risk. But we have things still getting hit hard in the market. Like you got WIF minus another 6%, nearly 7% today. FTM's getting battered. Do we need to switch this over to Sonic now? So yeah, let me know if you want me to look at. DOP is holding up fairly well, actually, compared to anything else. This is obviously one that we look at often on the stream. Sui's had a retracement since obviously getting to its all-time high. You can see Stonksy caught that absolutely lovely on the 1 hour. And then came out of the green here right before the drop down, so that was good. And then it did catch it on the 15, I believe. Yeah, 15 caught the drop down absolutely perfectly. And we are in a slight loss on this green background at the moment. So yeah, let me know if you want me to. I know, yes, someone asked for virtual. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at virtual. What are we going to do with virtual? Minus 9% today. As you can see, another example, Stonksy caught all the run up, then got into the red background and has caught all the move down. Sweet as a nut. But it is coming into, so it looks like actually I had some things on here for some reason. Let's remove that one. And it looks like we are coming in to make a move into here, where we had a bit of consolidation previously. So whoever wanted virtual, let's have a look on the daily chart. Oh, we looked at this the other day, didn't we? Yeah, this was the one that done just an absolute silly amount. Yeah, I mean it's still up 53x from where it was mid-October. But yeah, this is probably one of them where if people haven't took gains on the way up, it could be one of them where gains very quickly evaporate. I would probably be looking at, I mean, this would be brutal for anyone who rode it all the way up and then it comes all the way back down. I mean, it'd still be up nearly 30x, but still could have been out for 70, 80, 60, whatever. But I would probably say, yeah, something like this could easily come all the way back down to here. Need to change that as well now, too. Because I've changed the background colour, these need to be white, don't they? So we can see them properly. There we go. Probably need to change these as well. So like, what should we do? Like a white? White's probably the best option, isn't it? Yeah, like that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, lovely, lovely. Can you look at Dig AI? Sure. Is this it? Dig AI. Dig it AI. All right. Okay. So I recently launched coin. What's this? Recently launched coin. Let's see. Let's have a look at the 4-hour chart. Okay, it looks like it's just coming back for a test, isn't it? Coming back for a test of this sort of region here where it's found resistance before. Maybe move that down a little bit. Kind of coming back into that region, it looks, for another test. Obviously, this is where price halted, minus obviously these blow-off wicks. Then we had this run up again here, struggled here, but then it did get above, retested it here. So it looks like it's coming down for another retest. Then if it gets back below here, then who knows? Will we come back down towards this level here? But I have no idea what this is. So something like this can do these types of absolutely crazy things. So who knows? Who knows what it could do? But I assume that you're in this. So have you made some money is what I want to know. Gel glue, have you made some decent money on it? And if you have, congratulations. If you haven't, or maybe you've not sold anything yet, where are you in from? Be interesting to know. We've got Christopher Swanson saying, if it's true, then USA selling Bitcoin, they can't be considered using a strategic reserve the day after Donald meets with Ripple. Is this then a precursor to XRP? No, XRP will definitely not be used as a strategic reserve, that's for sure. That will definitely not be the case. And also, I wouldn't read too much into it at the moment. I would probably just focus on just blank it out. I mean, obviously, you could still pay attention to it if you wanted to in the background, but don't let it affect your decision on the charts. Like we covered before, there's some shady stuff going on with it, considering that the decision was actually made on the 30th, and he left like 9-10 days before he said anything. And then it came out right as Bitcoin had a massive retracement, very aggressive sell-off, and is currently, within support, within its consolidation range that it's in at the moment. So I wouldn't read too much into it at the moment. Just focus on the chart. If Bitcoin breaks below support, we're going down. If it stays within this range, then you can plan for it to potentially make a break back towards the mid-range, range high. But yeah, it's interesting that this was where the decision was made by the judge. We got an instant run up, and then the stock market did count, and we did have like JOLTS report and stuff like that. But you got to remember as well, these people probably already knew the data beforehand as well, potentially. So they could have just easily been unloading it into this dip, causing a mass sell-off. So there's a few options. It's either already been sold, which is my personal belief from up here downwards. It's not going to be sold, or they're yet to sell it. So yeah. But it doesn't really matter. Just focus on the chart, what the chart's telling you, and ignore the noise. But it's good discussion for sure. I was in from 100k market cap, rode to 800k, then sold, then repeated the next day from 400k to 700k market cap. Okay, nice. Very good. Well done. You've made 1.5k in 2 days. Superb. Well done. Well, make sure that you leave the table before you give any profits back. That's what I would say. If you are going to re-enter, just make sure that you're not at risk of handing back all the money you've made in the market. But yeah, superb. Well done. When you look at RBNT, it's red belly. Not just the charts, but the fundamentals. I bought in at a seed round of 8p. They have over 20 billion in assets and been building for over 10 years. Biden administration wants to make Trump's life more difficult. That's it. Well, I mean, if it's already been sold, you can easily go and buy it back. Wouldn't be too hard for them just to go and buy it back. because they can only sell the Silk Road one. The other remaining 130 odd thousand, whatever it is, that they still have would still be there. 0.08. RBNT. Let's see. Oh, this thing. Oh wow. Oh wow, you had a massive return on this. So you got in at an eighth of a cent. So you got in at, let's see. Let's plot this on here. Not an eighth of a cent, but you know what I mean. Nearly a cent. So you got in here. Wow, you had massive returns on this, didn't you? Well, for argument's sake, let's just say it there. Wow, you had a 60x, 62x at some point. Have you sold? Or have you held on to it? I mean, I suppose you're still up at the moment. You're still up 21x at the moment, but that was massive return, that. Did you sell any up here? 55x. Wow. Well done. Very, very true. Very true. I've taken nice profits. We'll be having a lovely weekend with the GF. Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it for you. You know, don't try and overtrade it. However, if it does come back into a level where you want to get back in, you know, if that's what you want to do, get back in. Just obviously, just be careful about, you know, potentially giving back the money that you've made on it. Because obviously something like that, I have no idea what it is, but it's not that old, so could potentially, you know, I suppose, I know nothing about it, but I suppose it could potentially rug or something like that, or go down a lot further than where it is. Let's have a look at this RBNT. Red Belly Network. What a return that is, though, from the pre-sale price. Well done. So it's currently on just Mexican Gate. And it is the world's first formally verified blockchain developed by the University of Sydney in collaboration with the Science Agency. So it enables our real-world asset issuers to tokenize and trade compliant on-chain. Okay, yeah, seems good. Seems good. I mean, it seems like it's obviously got a proper use case on it. Something like this last cycle would have popped. What market cap is it? So, wow, it's got a massive market cap, hasn't it? Considering it's just launched. Wow. We're going to be careful of what is the tokenomics behind this? It's only 10% in circulating supply. So obviously you'll probably know because you got in a seed round, but obviously just make sure that you don't get dumped on when they start unlocking more tokens. But yeah, massive return. Well done. Something like this would have absolutely popped this cycle. I mean, it's already at a really high market cap, to be fair, because it's only just come out. But yeah, hopefully it does well for you for the rest of the cycle. No, I'm holding for a while. It's on a 12. Oh wow, it's on a 12-month cliff. When did it start? When did the cliff start? Obviously on TGE, didn't it? So 17th. So you get your tokens next December. What's the vesting on it like? What's the vesting period? Interesting. Well done. Well done. I'm just about to purchase Stonksy, but I ain't signed up for TradingView. I see there is lots of types of memberships on there. Which one is best to use, Stonksy? You can just use the free one, Al Brooks. The free one is more than fine to use, Stonksy. You don't need to get a premium one. The only thing with the premium one is you can set more alerts, but I wouldn't rush into getting a premium one. I would get a free one for now. Get Stonksy and then see if alerts will be beneficial to you. You can set one alert on a free TradingView plan, but that's it. That's the only limitation, is it'll only set you one alert for such as, you know, like the background color changes and stuff. But Yeah, I would just start on a free one for now, and then just see if it would be worthwhile. You're getting the premium for alerts. If not, then just stay on a free one. There's no point having yourself an extra cost if you might not be using the premium benefits. So yeah, I would just start on a free one, get Stonksy, and then see if you would, benefit from getting a higher plan on TradingView. They have billions already in assets which they intend to tokenize, so that's good. Yeah, that's good. I hope it makes good return for you, mate. But yeah, it'd be interesting to know what the vesting's like on it. It was supposed to start in March, but they brought it forward to December. My mistake. 3-month cliff and 12-month vesting. I have around 7 of these seed rounds. One failed, 3 of them well. That's good. Yeah. Well, I mean, at least 12-month vesting's a while, isn't it? But at least the cliff's not too long, so you'll start getting your tokens in March, won't you? Like mid-March. So yeah, hopefully, yeah, you'll be able to time that then. With getting a really good return. Very nice though, yeah. They can be really good pre-sales, and then obviously some can go really bad. I'm still in one that was set to launch in. They said it was going to launch in April, and they've still not launched. So I've got money, a little bit of money tied up in that, and I'm getting very irritated with it. I cannot lie. It's really annoying. Yeah, said they were going to launch in April, and it's still not launched. So yeah, very, very annoying. But yeah, let's see what's happening with Sol. What's happening with Sol? Oh yeah, everything just looks like it's going to go lower, doesn't it? In terms of altcoins, anyway. Maybe Bitcoin just hangs around, but altcoins look like they're going to get they could get a bit of a further drop to the downside. I mean, if we go and look at Sol, I would say a run of here would be a good place for a bounce. So if it comes down, takes liquidity there, so something like this. Which would be another like 4%-ish before potential bounce. I think that probably looks primed for just coming, sweeping all these, and then bouncing. What's it called? I'm not going to say just because I said I was getting annoyed with it. I'm not going to say just because I said I was getting annoyed with it. But I will say once it launches, I will pull it up. Yeah, if I hadn't have opened my mouth, I would have said. Well, basically, I've said it's pissing me off now. So, Sol currently looks like the end of December 2021 on a daily, pretty gloomy. I'm about to sell my long-term bags here. If that's what you want to do, man, you do it. If that's what you want to do, man, you do it. You're the master of your own destiny. No one can tell you what to do. So you go and offload them bags if you want to. But Altcoin really popped. The bubble has burst for now potential reaccumulation in a few weeks. Let's have a look at Farty. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. This thing is probably going to get absolutely smacked in it. But then again, this is probably what we deserve for a coin named Fartcoin going to like $2 billion. probably going to come down to there, innit, at least. It's probably going to come down towards there. The market is in a really interesting place, though, isn't it? Really interesting. Can't wait for February. This month going to be the final shakeout. Well, I hope. There's a butthole as well. Crazy world. Yeah, we discussed butthole the other day because I'm very annoyed at butthole. Oh wow, yeah, that thing is cooked. That thing is cooked. You notice as well, must have been the last time we pulled this up on stream. I highlighted this zone here. Look what happened. Support obviously came in, got a push back up, and then once it got back below, rejection, again rejection. So yeah, good plotting there, Dave. Well done. Must have highlighted this zone for something. I can't remember why. I don't know when we last looked at butthole. I think it was last week. But yeah, good plotting by myself there, if I do say so. I saw this super low at like 500k market cap, and then I seen it again at like 800k, and obviously I never bought any. But yeah, it's absolutely getting shit all over, isn't it? Everything is though, innit? That's the thing you gotta remember, is everything's getting shit on. The memes that stay around are the ones that will bounce the hardest, obviously, when eventually everything does bounce. But at the moment, it don't look too good, does it? But again, nothing really too much to be worried about until Bitcoin breaks below this zone. So in the meantime, I think people are just selling off their altcoins, aren't they, in fear? We have been waiting for January. Now we are waiting for February. Mate, thing is, no one can tell you what to do with your bags. If you want to sell, that is ultimately your choice, and then your decision. And then, you've just got to rock with it then, haven't you? The worst thing you can do is get emotional, sell, and then we get a green day, and then you go and buy everything back a bit higher, and then, blah, blah, blah. You said the long-term bags, if you're selling now, is that then the outlook like you're done? No matter what happens for the rest of the cycle, you're done until, obviously, the bear market. I'm guessing. AISS11. The Solana trenches are disgusting. The Solana trenches are hilarious if you can catch the right ones. Okay, some advice. Tomorrow is my last chance to buy the bad coin. It's a meme launching on BSC. I'm tempted, but I hate meme coins. Have you heard anything on it? Nothing. No idea what it is. Hello, Quote. Thank you very much for joining. Great to see you. Thank you for joining me again. Thank you for joining me again. But yeah, interesting. Some funny memes. Yeah, but this thing looks like it's just going to get absolutely wrecked on. What's that? Another 50% retracement, I probably think, on Altcoin. Absolutely slam it down to there. Which would probably be a good buy then at that point, to be fair. For a bounce, anyway. Would probably be a good buy for a bounce. How are you doing, mate? I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well. Do make sure everyone drops a like on the stream if you have just joined. Don't forget to drop me a like on there. What membership on TradingView to have, Dave? I answered your question before, but I said you're fine having the free one for Stonksy. You're fine having the free membership. You don't need a paid one to run it. The only thing, obviously, that limits you is the alerts, because the free TradingView plan will only let you set one alert. But apart from that, you can run everything as usual. So, yeah. Done. Thank you very much, old school. Thanks for the like. I mean, what membership do you have? I don't know. I've got one of the premium ones. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's like £20 a month or something. I don't know which out of the. I think it's like the middle one. When it comes up, I think there's like 3 options, isn't there, or something? I can't remember. I think it's like the middle one. Do you think the bear will continue? I'm down, bad man. We're not in a bear market. What bear? Bloody hell, if this is a bear market, then we really are fucked, aren't we? If a retracement from 102 down to 93 is a bear market, then we are going to zero. We're not in a bear market. We're literally just in a. I wouldn't even call it a correction. It's not even a correction. We're just consolidating. We're literally just consolidating. It's not a bear market. This is not a bear market. A bear market's confirmed when the cycle's over. And then, you transition then to it, obviously, the second part of the cycle, which is the markdown, and then, bottoming out. But this move here is not a bear market move. But it's very easy. We break below where support and demand is. Then we go down towards here. If we stay above here and hold, then we probably bounce at some point. So easy from this point onwards. So easy. Just analysis. Well, yeah. Literally, that's it. If we break below here, we're going down to, 80s. If we hold, then there's a good chance that we'll see a bounce at some point soon. But we are looking like we're going to come down and start applying pressure down here towards this key region. There's high liquidation at 65k. If we go down to 65k, the cycle's over. We may as well pack it up in terms of a bull market if you go all the way down there. There's no US Open today. It's closed, the stock market. Stock market's closed today, so yeah, we don't have a US Open today. It's only back open tomorrow. But yeah, if we go down 65k, then the cycle's over. But I don't think the cycle's over, and I don't think we go down that low. I wouldn't even. I mean, the thing is, I wouldn't really be watching liquidity down there now, because that liquidity can always be taken at a later point. What you really want to be watching is, and I don't even think we go this low, but a retest of what was key resistance. This would be more of the thing you're and going down here. That 65k can wait for after the cycle's topped and gone down. There's still liquidity at 30k. Doesn't mean when we was going up to 40 and 50 that we went down there and got it. Obviously this would be the perfect retest, but again, that would be an absolute gift from the gods. So I don't think that we get it. I think we would more than likely just sweep this wick on the lowest daily candle here, and then return to the upside, and then we obviously have the battle of reclaiming this zone then. But if we did go down to 65, then we may as well just pack it up. Because then we'd probably get a bounce up towards here-ish, which would be then the complacency bounce. And then we'd be in a high time frame downtrend then. I have no faith that if we went... Because you're going back into this range as well. That's the key thing. You're going back into this range. This would be flipped back to resistance. And look how long it took to break that. It took a massive force to break that. Took a key catalyst for that to break. I think the cycle will be done and dusted then. But I don't see that happening. Thing is, you got to remember as well is don't let emotions get the better of you. You know, literally 4 days ago we was here, and you know everyone was bullish. You know, the markets were green. It was exciting. We've only gone back to where we was this time last week ish. You know, literally, prices not seen in the last, since the last 7 or 8 days. So yeah, don't let emotion get the better of you. Just because we've retraced this move doesn't mean that the cycle's over. We're literally where we was last week. There are a couple of speech events in UK and America that may see a reaction in the market. No worries, mate. No worries. Obviously, again, it's just my thoughts, my beliefs. None of it's financial advice, just pure educational. But yeah, give me some more altcoins for us to look at. Let me know some more altcoins you want me to look at. And I'll check some more out. Oh, I tell you what, though, it's not half as exciting when the stock market's closed, is it? Could you rotate my investment? I mean, let me tell you. Oh, could you rate my investment? Sure, yeah, of course, quote. Yeah, let me know. You tell us one that flipped green. What, an altcoin that's green? Well, DOP is green at the moment. Not sure by how much, but it looks like a very lot of decimal points. So it's actually at 0, isn't it? So it's not actually in the green, but it is on TradingView. So there you go. DOP is green. In terms of ones that are, like being serious, like proper green. Let's go and have a look. Waves is up 12% today. Let's have a look at some of these that are going against the grain a bit. Waves, XTN, and Carver. This XTN never comes up, ever. Oh, that shouldn't be there, that's why. Carver. Let's have a look. So Carver's had a bit of a bounce on it. Obviously, Stonksy caught the drop down perfectly, and it looks like it's getting a bit of a bounce, potentially a dead cat bounce. But yeah, there is the triangles in play as well. Yeah, Carver is up today. What's it up? 6% now. What's it say on TradingView? And then Waves is up again. Another one. Stonksy caught. Oh yeah, look at that. So last Saturday it went green, caught the move up, absolutely lovely. Then flipped red, and then caught all the move down, and then closed out the red, and then now it's pushing back up. Potentially we've seen this get it on a different time frame, maybe to push up. Yeah, caught it on the 5 minute, pushing up as well. So there we go. Yeah, Waves is one that's green. You meant flipped in Stonksy. Well, there you go. Tau, I entered at 471. Where is Tau? You're not even that much down on Tau. You're not even 10% down. Do you mean on perps? Is this a futures trade? Because if it's a spot trade, then you're not even really down bad at all. Not even 10%. I'm guessing you mean futures. Is that right? Yeah, because I mean, in terms of a spot play, you're not down at all. Really? Nah, spot. Oh, what are you worried about then? You said that you're down bad. I'm sure that you said you're down bad. Was it you that said it? Yeah, you said you're down bad, man. Mate, you're not down bad. Some altcoins have been absolutely obliterated recently. You're not down bad at all. You're only down less than 10%. So I wouldn't be too unhappy about that anyway, considering what's happened in the market. I am into many coins, mate. Yeah, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. You're definitely not the only one. It's part of the game, innit? It's part of the game. You know, if we could all buy in the exact right places and ride them up into profit, and never experience a drawdown, then that would be good. Shorters are making bank from 102. Yeah. But I guarantee that there's definitely a lot of shorters that aren't closing the shorts out at support. I'll tell you that now. There'll definitely be a lot of shorters that aren't closing them out around here when we're approaching strong demand. In Mog at 2.8. I'm just going to get that up on Thingio. So I've not got Coin Market Cap up. Let's see. So let's see on the 1 hour chart. 2.8. So yes. Yeah. I mean, obviously not great, but it's coming into support. It's coming right into support. So Mog. Let's see what it's done on the daily. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I mean, the thing is, you've rode the drawdown now, haven't you? You know, you've rode the drawdown. Still, even 30%. You know, I know obviously it's not ideal, but it's still not that bad. It's still not that bad to be down just less than 30%. Not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. in my opinion, anyway. It happens. But yeah, I mean, I'll keep looking at them if you want to, if you want to keep telling me them, I'll keep looking at them. But at the moment, I don't think you're doing awfully. You're only 10%, not even 10% down on Tau. You're under 30% down on Mog, which, yeah, not ideal, but still not the end of the world. Dolan the Duck. Oh, I heard about this Dolan the Duck. Someone asked about, I think it was you actually, wasn't it, that asked about Dolan? Dolan Duck. You entered Dolan Duck at 2.8. So yeah, that's gone a bit worse, hasn't it? Actually, the thing is, I know Mog's like one of the bigger ones, isn't it? I think Mog's like one of the bigger ones. I know nothing about Dolan the Duck. Nothing. So I can't really help you much with that. However, when you asked me about this last time, obviously I did say that it's just within a range and probably comes down and tests this bottom bit again. If you remember, I think this was on Saturday, weren't it? When you come in. I did draw this arrow down here for it to test the lower end again. Then obviously if it holds, it might just carry on ranging before potentially going back higher. But yeah, obviously if it is going to come down and retest these lows here, we want to see it hold. Yeah, it was me. Yeah, I thought it was you. Yeah, obviously I remember drawing this out. So, and we are on our way there to testing these lows now. So that'll be key. Yo. Hello, Crypto Bro. Welcome. Thank you for joining. And we have got TMG in as well. Stonksy's doing a great job on the 10-minute. Yeah, we've been covering that. And we've been covering it on a lot of other stuff as well. But yeah, quote, just have to see the reaction once it comes and retest these lows again. Obviously you'd want to see that hold and then potentially just carry on ranging. But we are getting a push further down into here. This is key. This is key. This 91 to 91.5K to sort of 92.5K range is key for, as you can see, clear SR zone, found demand in here. So this is massive if it's going to start pushing further down into here. Remember, again, there is no stock market open today as well. So we are just on crypto today. And I suppose if you trade anything else, any other markets like FX and stuff like that, then you'll obviously still have that. But yeah, there is no stock market open today in the US. Yes, Spud. Got Spud and TMG in now. And do listen to the man. Slap a like on the stream. Do make sure that you are liked and subscribed, whether you're new or not. Make sure that you're both. As we watch Bitcoin start to push lower. Got Pengu at 3.9. Are you in a trade at the moment, Dave? I still have a few high time frame trades open, but nothing that I've opened within like the past week or two now. SWC, you live on AMA, FYI. Maybe someone just needs to go and mute him then. Maybe someone could go and do me a favour and mute him. Just finished the CSE Premium AMA, Absolute Alpha getting dropped. Well, there we go. So yeah, those of you obviously that I've just come over from the CSE Plus AMA Premium. Thank you very much. And if you are wanting to get in the CSE Plus Discord, you can click the link in the description where it's also got the code for you to get 80% off. It'll take you to this page. Just scroll down. And then what you want is you want to come to this bit. And you want to make sure that you toggle over to the monthly option to make sure the toggle is on the monthly. And then with the code that's in the description, NY80, this will take it down to £20 a month. So you'll be able to get access to all the academy courses, which is some fantastic content on there. I know Imagine Project said he's working his way through them. And you get access to the CSC Discord as well. Yeah, so for the cost of, Netflix, Amazon Prime, etc., you'll be able to get access to all that. But yeah, the link and the code is in the description. Go and check that out. And yeah, we're getting a big, juicy red candle to the downside. And it is still, red on Stonksy on the 10-minute chart. So if you are wanting to take advantage of Stonksy, and as you can see, it hit one of the bearish triangles as well that we've just released in Friday's update as well, just after the red background hit. So that's double bearish confirmation there right before the drop. The link for Stonksy is in the description below, as is the BLOFIN link. So yeah, you'll find all the juicy stuff in the description. Go and make your way through the links. I've server muted SWC. Yeah, you've probably done him a favour there. You've probably done him a massive favour. But yeah, there is no US market today. So we're going to see what happens with crypto alone. We are still pushing downwards. We're still pushing to the downside. Altcoins are getting absolutely smashed. Yeah, I think this is something I'm watching for on Sol. It's the come and sweep. What area was it? Let me see. Go to the 1 hour chart. It was come down and this bit here. Come and take out this low. And then bounce to the upside. So we'll see if we get that or not. Obviously, it will all depend on how Bitcoin behaves too. But as you can see, Stonksy has absolutely killed it this week, as it did the week before as well. Not just focusing on the move down this week that it caught. It caught all the move up last week too. So that's a perfect yo-yo move. So yeah, if you are considering getting Stonksy, there's never been a better time, especially after we've just released 2 big updates as well. But yeah, we are suffering for altcoins for sure. I love catching a falling knife. Yeah, you'll hurt your hands with that. You'll hurt your hands with that for sure. And there's a good chance you'll hurt your portfolio as well. Hopefully that knife doesn't go all the way through. Hopefully it's just a tiny little incision. But yeah, let me know what you want me to look at. I'm just going to nip to the toilet really quick. We do have 45 people in. So do make sure you all drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Or if you're not new, obviously you just drop a like. And do click the link in the description for BLOFIN. So I'll pop it in the chat now as well. And because it's a non-KYC exchange, you can sign up with just an email. So if you click that link now and sign up, I guarantee you'll be signed up before I go to the toilet and come back. That's how quick you can sign up. And once you're in, you can start depositing and trading straight away. So if you are looking, obviously, for the best non-KYC exchange to trade on, or if you want to even KYC on there, the best exchange for you to trade on, whether that be buying and selling your spot or futures trading, do click that link in the description and sign up and let me know if you've managed to do it before I get back from the toilet. But I guarantee you will have, because it's very, very quick. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Don't go anywhere. We've got 50 people watching. I want all 50 here still here when I get back, and I won't be a second. And I'm back. Well, most people stayed. We had 6 drop off, so thank you to everyone who stayed. We retained the mass. We retained the mass amount of people. So yeah, do get your altcoins in the chat that you want me to look at. And if you have just joined and you want to hear, obviously, my theories on the this load of rubbish that we had come out yesterday, do check out the start of the stream after the stream's over. But yeah, basically, I think this is just a load of tosh, absolute rubbish, and just a distraction and news event in the market to try and throw people off. Don't let it cloud your judgment on what you're seeing on the chart. It's a load of rubbish. And we are, really unclear what's going to happen in it. It really looks heavy. It looks heavy. Bitcoin. We really want to start seeing a reaction soon here. We really want to see a reaction in this zone. I left. I was watching through the window. You must have had some really high quality glasses or binoculars then, because I've got stained glass in the bathroom. So you must have. Is it stained glass? The one with the pattern on? No, stained glass is the one that they have in churches, isn't it? Or is it still called stained glass if you have the patterns on the window? I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you got an eyeful either way. People who are buying spot will get rich later. Leverage traders on the edge of their chair now. Yeah, well, I mean, thing is, you can leverage trade safely. You can leverage trade safely. But yeah, no doubt people are either trying to chase this move downwards now, or trying to keep long in it. Frosted glass, that's it. Frosted glass, not stained glass. Thank you, Crypto Bro. Yeah, frosted glass. There we go. Correct name for it. Thank you for the help on that. R. Brooks says I'm in a short day from 92,700. You're in some profit then already, aren't you? You're in some profit already. Just I would just say just be a little bit careful, because obviously we are now really starting to enter the daily demand zone. But you're in profit now, so yeah, obviously well done. And I hope you get out with a decent profit. Just be slightly careful, but maybe we do get just a big really quick liquidation to the downside. But we do really want to see some bids starting to hold this up now before it gets any worse. Yeah, 50%. Oh, well done. Congrats. But yeah, like I say, we are entering this, so yeah, just be cautious, unless we just smash through and break below. Market is punishing for new traders. Trades, thank God for Stonksy. Yeah, that's it. Stonksy's always got your back. Look at this. I mean, let's just have a little moment to appreciate Stonksy's superb skills. Obviously, this is on the 1 hour. This is what I said before about last week. Caught all the run up. Then we did flip red here on the 1 hour. Then if we go to the 10-minute, and this is the good thing about using some different time frames. Obviously, we got the short basically from 101,500, and we're still in it at the moment. If you go to ETH on the 1 hour, we got all the run up here, and then it flipped short on ETH here 1 hour before it started the downtrend. So that's currently nearly 11% from open to where it is now in profit on ETH. And as you can see, if we zoom in, you can see that clearly, the opening of the red background on this hourly candle here right before the drop. And then if you go to ones like Sui, Sui, all the move up last week, closed the green background, out of it on the hour, so locked in them profits. But then if you go something like the 10-minute, all the move down on a 10-minute. I think, was it the 15 as well? Yeah, 15 as well. So yeah, that's across all the market as well. You know, you go to Sol, you know, boom. So yeah, big appreciation for Stonksy today. If you are considering getting it, there's never been a better time. We have just released 2 updates in one on Friday. And you can find information on that in this latest YouTube video here. So do go and check that out after the stream. And yeah, the Stonksy link is in the description too. Go and sign up. You get access to the Discord server as well. But yeah, let me know what trades you guys are in. Obviously, we've got Al Brooks, who's in a short from 92,700 and 50% in profit already, which is fantastic. What about you, crypto bro? Are you just watching for the moment? Did you catch any to the short side? What you doing at the moment? And are you still going on full time in crypto? I believe obviously you said you was giving it a go, weren't you? Are you still making it work? I'm long in a loss, says Delicious. Quote Pengu. Is that a leverage long? Are you in a futures trade on that? Entry at 3.9. Is that spot though, wasn't it, Pengu? Quote. Was your Pengu trade not spot? I'm in a loss. Well, you know, as long as you've got your point where you're spot, yeah. So, I mean, at least you're not in danger of being liquidated. You know, do Delicious as long as you know you've got your hopefully, you know, your point where you know that you're wrong and the trade will be invalidated. But yeah, I'm looking for this on Sol. I think this is a potential outcome. So we'll see. We are making our way there as well. When I drew this out, it was all the way up here. So we dropped a couple of points, and I'm watching for it. And let me know. Obviously, I have changed the way that I post trades on the Stonksy. So this is how I used to post them. Just obviously standard white background, Stonksy trades. But I thought I would try and obviously make it look a lot better. So I've gone for obviously like a sort of navy background and then put the actual coins logo in the corner as well. I think that looks a lot more professional, a lot more easy on the eye. Let me know in the chat if you think that looks a lot better. I think that looks a lot better compared to what I've been posting. I think these new ones look a lot better. So let me know in the chat. But yeah, I think so. Messages aren't going through. You guys block me. No? Why would I block you, ICT? You into spot or leverage, Dave? Mostly in spot. I have some high time frame leverage longs open at a very, very low leverage, like 2-3x. I'm taking loss in Van Ryn ETH trade. It happens, doesn't it? But no, ICT not blocked you at all. Why would I block you? No, dear God. This could get really ugly, this, couldn't it? This could potentially get really ugly. It's not looking good. But like I say, you know, you've got to stay clear-minded and focused. We are still within the daily demand zone. So we've just got to stay focused and clear-minded. And see what happens. You know, today's close will be key, really. Today's daily close. If we do drop below here into this region, it will be mission save the daily, which wouldn't be a bad thing. I mean, it would just, you know, wipe out liquidity, potentially take, you know, obviously we've took that one now, potentially take this below here, potentially here, or even here if we just get a really aggressive sell-off. But then mission save the daily, as long as it gets a long tail wick like we've had in the past and closes back inside, it would be all good. I've just moved that. Hang on. There we go. Let me lock that. There we go. As you said before, 85k. Yeah, potentially. That would be something I'd be looking at as a sweep of 85k. But we discussed that before Christmas. We discussed that in the streams, even before Christmas, the possibility of going down there. Just because of the fact it would be like a complete liquidation clear. It would clear, obviously, this build-up of wicks, as you can see here. None of these wicks on the way up took the, apart from this one here, apart from this one time here, none of these wicks took the liquidity in the stops below the previous day. So as you can see, we had this big long wick form here. The day after, didn't sweep the day before, didn't sweep the day before, didn't sweep the day before. This one did, but that was a tiny candle. Then again, didn't sweep the day before, didn't sweep the day before. And then obviously we got the run up. So this was obviously the last one. Didn't come and take either of these. So this would just be a complete clearance of all stops and liquidity resting below here. Obviously come down here. People get uber bearish. Oh, the cycle's over. Oh, blah, 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 blah. No, bounce. Giga bounce. But yeah, thank you for everyone who's joined. Yeah, it's unfortunate we don't have a US Open today. It's fun watching them US Opens, but I will be live for another half an hour or so. So the show is not over. The show goes on. As always, the show goes on. Let's see. How many subscribers are we on? We've gained a few today as well, so I assume some of you that are viewing are new. So thank you very much for doing that. And like I said before, do click them links in the description if you're interested into signing up for Stonksy. The link is in the description. You'll obviously get full indicator access. You get access to the Discord. And yeah, the BLOFIN link is in there as well. Whether you wanting the best non-KYC exchange to trade on, or whether you want to go on there and KYC, obviously, you can choose to do that. The choice is yours, but it is the best non-KYC exchange for you to trade on. You just sign up with an email, and you can access it anywhere in the world with a VPN. So if you're not in a favorable region, you can obviously put yourself in a favorable region and sign up. So yeah, click those links in the description. I will put the BLOFIN link in the chat as well, just for ease. Nice knowledge, mate. Any advice for knowledge like this? Just keep coming to the streams. Just keep coming to the streams. But if you're referring to just learning it, I would suggest you go and sign up to CSE Plus and do all these academy courses. So if you've got some time, you can obviously do the Bitcoin one. You can do Trading 101. This seems like it might be a good one for you, quote. Blockchain basics, crypto 101, blockchain development, loads. There's loads on there for you. And like I said, it's just £20 a month. So when you click that link in the description, scroll down, make sure you toggle over to the monthly section here. So make sure you have it on monthly, not annual. And then code NY80, which is again in the description. Take it down to just £20 a month, and you'll unlock all the academy courses. You'll get the invite to the CSE Discord as well. So I think you are a Stonksy user, aren't you? Are you a Stonksy user, quote, or you're not? But yeah, just £20 a month. I mean, it's cheap as chips, that, isn't it? You can't really ask for much more. So that's what I would suggest. Apart from just gaining it through experience from being here, throughout time, go and invest in your learning. And yeah, £20 a month is as cheap as you can get. TMG says he is going live when I'm done too, which is great. Very nice. My messages aren't going through, only your stream. This happens. What messages on X? What's your drop your at ICT, and I will message you if you've got something that you want to tell me. I will message you on the Stonksy account. Drop your at, please. TY says John. Yeah, we've got 52 watching now, so yeah, really good really good turnout. Do make sure that you've liked the video, the stream, sorry, if you have just turned up. And we are watching Bitcoin tumble lower and lower. When will it end, Robbie? Anyone who's watched AFTV will know that meme. But yeah, we are really coming down to this point now where I think we could see a bounce on Sol soon. A little bit more to go. We need a little bit further. Come on, Sol. Drop another 2% or so, 2-3%, and then I think once we've wiped out this white line, I think it's entirely plausible that we do bounce. And we are still, remember, no matter what, we are still within the daily demand zone on Bitcoin. So don't make any rash decisions yet until we see the daily close, or at least smash right through it. But again, don't get caught by one of these potentially long wicks. But there's a chance maybe today, that one's not far away. Potentially we go and clear this wick. We could drop out of it and then get a long tail on the candle and then still close above within the range. That's entirely possible as well. So just remember to stay clear-headed and, get Stonksy if you're looking for, some extra confirmation in the market. We've released 2 updates in one on Friday. So do go and check out this video after the stream to know about them 2 updates. But we are just keen on providing ever more value to users. And all these updates that we do release at Stonksy come free, just part of the package for users. So you don't have to pay any extra to receive these updates. We are just making the indicator better, providing more value and more tools to users to navigate them through the market. I've got really sore ears today. Down to 91.6, then up on USA Open. There's no USA Open today. There's no US Open today, John. It's closed, the stock market today. It's a holiday in the US. So there is no US Open today. It's closed. It'll be back open tomorrow at usual time. So yeah, that's what I mean. It's just crypto today. We have got no ETF volume coming today. It's just crypto. What do you mean, daily demand? So where the price finds demand, where buyers step into the market. It is an SR zone as well. So as you can see, it was once resistance, but let me clear these off. So it's a daily demand zone. It's where price comes into the zone and gets bought up. Price comes in, touches it, buyers step into the market, push the price back up. We are within it now, this zone here. It was once resistance. We've flipped it to support. But yeah, we've seen strong demand in it when we've dipped into it recently. So we want to stay above it, most and foremost because of that, but also, we're in this range too. We have formed this consolidation range, so we don't want to break below that. But yeah, that's what demand is, where price finds buyers stepping into the market. Yeah, like I explained before, if we close the daily candle sort of, well below, potentially 90k or below, I could see a full run to 85k before a strong bounce. As long as we hold this zone, there's nothing really too much to worry about. It's just noise. It's just noise until we actually, break below this zone and close below it. But we are, approaching, obviously, a point where we want to see some strength coming at some point soon. I cashed out, Dave, on 60% short, looking to long now. Well done. Well done, Al. Great. Have you got Stonksy yet? Have you signed up? I know you were saying you were signing up to Stonksy. Have you put your purchase in? It'd be great to obviously see you over in the Discord as well. Thanks for the info, says John. No problem at all, mate. No problem at all. If anyone does have any altcoins that you want me to look at, do pop them in. Let's try and have some different ones though, because obviously everything that we've covered recently are pretty much all looking the same as yesterday and even the day before, obviously minus taking another hit. Maybe let's have some, if you've got any low caps or anything. You guys should give me... No. No is the answer to that. But I appreciate you being here, ICT. You're like my nemesis on stream, you aren't you? Like a proper love-hate relationship. Eve, Take a look at Chippy. Could have a look at Chippy, yeah. I mean, it's not on TradingView, but I could load up Deck Screener. LHA. Oh, wow. I mean, we could have a look at a few Deck Screener ones. Why not? Because like I said before, everything that we've looked at recently are pretty much all the same, apart from them just more down from yesterday and the day before. So nothing too exciting at all. Butthole is getting absolutely wrecked, isn't it? There, minus 55% now. Let me load up Deck Screener. Hang on. Just let me load up Deck Screener, and I suppose we could have a look at a few low caps. Why not? Boom, we're back. Let's see. So Chippy. Let's have a look. Chippy, TMG's coin. Let's see. Well, it's outperforming the market, isn't it? It's outperforming the market. This must have been from a previous stream that we looked at it. But as you can see, it's nowhere near down as any other coins over the past couple of days. So it's holding nice compared to the rest of the market. And I believe there is some Chippy plans, isn't there? I've seen on the Chippy Twitter that there's something marked out for late February. If anyone wants to give me any information on that, I've not kept up to date with the Chippy news. However, I did see that there's V2 coming in late February or something. Chippy is on TradingView. Is it? Is it? Let's see. Chippy. Oh, yeah, here it is. Oh, so it is. Oh, there we go then. There we go. There we go. Chippy is on TradingView. Did not know that. I did not know that. Thank you very much for that information. Yeah, there's Chippy V2 coming late February, I believe. That's what I've seen on Twitter anyway. But yeah, thank you for that information. As you can see here as well, we did form the low, then kept it. Then we dropped below, then regained it, which was key. From here onwards, obviously, you know, support, then it was support all along this range, dropped below, reclaimed it here, and it's been pushing up since. So yeah, not down like the rest of the market, that's for sure. Someone asked for LHAKKI. I suppose we could have a look. Let's see. LHKKAI. This it? No. What did I do wrong? LH. Oh, AKKI. Sorry. That's LHAKKI. There it is. No, getting nothing for it. Getting nothing on that. I'm guessing maybe it's still on Pump Fun or something. Let's see what have we got. Hello guys, this is Mr. ICT. Oh, is it the expiry day? The expiry day is Mr. ICT. So you're on a different one now, are you? Are you able to send proper messages on that account? But we are kind of seeing, I mean, it's not really, we're only on the 10-minute chart, so nothing really too much to get excited about. However, after pushing down deep into this zone now, we are seeing a little bid on this candle. So we want to see this really come into actuality now and make a push back to the upside. You know, if we could push back towards 93, 94K-ish today, then that would be, obviously, it's a successful dip back into the demand zone again. It would front run this, but I don't care because I've not got bids on Sol anyway, so it doesn't really matter whether that comes to actuality or not. But we could potentially see some relief today, especially, you know, for altcoins if Bitcoin does hold here and does push back up. which would also obviously keep it within its range as well and keep support. So that's what we want to see. That is what we want to see. Check out Neo. Yeah, okay. I'll check out Neo next. Yes, maybe the email has some beef with your channel. You're mad, you. Just long Bitcoin, come on. Well, to be fair, yeah, good risk reward here, isn't it? It's good if you are going to long it. It's good risk reward because obviously there's clear invalidation. We want to see this get. We want to see this get a strong bid now, though. We want to see this get a proper bid. But we need it to be. We need it to be proper, not just like this, where it gets a little bit of a dead cat bounce and then rolls over again. We need it to pump up and hold. Let's have a look at Neo, like someone said. And remember, if you do want to obviously trade any of these or trade anything at all, do make sure you click that link in the description and sign up to BLOFIN. You can sign up obviously with non-KYC, so you don't need to give them your ID or anything. You just use an email. The best exchange for you to trade futures on, or if you just want to buy and sell spots too. Obviously, you can do it all in one. But yeah, the safest exchange as well. You can sleep well at night knowing that all your funds are perfectly safe. So what was I looking at for Neo? What did you say? It's been strong. I missed that. Yeah, to be fair, yeah, it's not. Obviously, it's had a. Let me have a look. Obviously, it had a run up, didn't it? Then Stonksy caught that. Then Stonksy caught the drop to the downside. That was a colossal drop, wasn't it? Well, it wasn't actually that bad, 15%. But then Stonksy caught that, and then he's currently in the green background. Yeah, just about above profit level. But it has been walking back up, hasn't it? Yeah, I see what you mean. It has been walking back up. It's made higher highs, higher lows on the 1 hour chart. Sorry, we're on a 10-minute, aren't we? 1 hour chart. But yeah, it's not been pushing back down or even dropped lower like most of altcoins have. I mean, you look at Sol. Sol's just been rolling over constantly. So yeah, it is looking strong. And yeah, let's see what it can do today. I mean, if Bitcoin does, get a push back up, then potentially, yeah, you see Neo starts to come and fill in some of the losses that it made. What are we doing now? Yeah, come on. Carry on. Needs to carry on. But yeah, we are bouncing from where I have outlined the past couple of days. After this, even before this drop, we was outlining on stream. So if you do obviously want to, come and join in the fun, do make sure you come back at each and every day. Can confirm Coinbase is dump trucking BTC and ETH. Yeah. But yeah, if you do obviously, want to come back and chart out potential future moves with us, do obviously make sure that you're subscribed, and you can even put that bell on. But I do go live at 12:30. I've started doing 12:30 now, so we watch the Open every day, the US Open, 12:30 UTC. There is some guy buying smaller AMTS to keep balance though, so it's not just a landslide. Smaller amounts. APAB started the Bitcoin long. Well, yeah, I mean, it would make sense because we've come right into demand now. So we're either going to smash through it and drop lower. There's a couple of scenarios, and we'll just have to see which one we're given. But yeah, we need to see this bounce really sustain now. And you would imagine at some point, shorts have got away with everything, haven't they? Pretty much from the top for whoever maybe shorted this. But, pretty much every bounce, you've been able to short and get away with it. You've been able to short every single bounce and get away with it. At some point, shorts will get be on the wrong side of the move. So we'll see if we get that here. Because, yeah, like I said, everyone's been able, if you've been shorting it, you've been able to short every single bounce and not been punished for it. really. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't really want to short that. But even if you did short that, you didn't really get punished. You've been able. So, yeah, I would expect that at some point, yeah, shorts do get punished. But it has been longs that's been feeling the heat all the way up since the top of the move here. But, it should come as no surprise. Those of you that have been here with me all week, we have mapped out this possibility coming into daily demand, and obviously either watching for a break below or a bounce. And at the moment, we're bouncing, so should be no surprise. Dead cat. I don't think I don't think this will be a dead cat. I think this will be a larger bounce. At least, I would like to see at least come and take above here. Ideally, we head back towards 95k-ish. But I think you only get away so long for having these dead cat bounces. I mean, just look at the 10 minutes, just had nothing but dead cat bounces. And that's what I mean. Shorts have just got away with it. But, you should attach some weight to the fact that we've come back into daily demand. Obviously, we're nowhere near the daily close yet. And we could still drop lower. We could still drop and take this wick out. We could take this wick out. We could take this wick out and still close within the range. But yeah, some weight should be applied to obviously coming into demand and bouncing. No volume. There's no US Open. That's why a lot of people have probably just took the day off because we've not got the ETFs open. So a lot of people have probably just took the day off and just thought I'll come back on Friday. Michael Saylor maybe buying now. Probably. I mean, the thing with Saylor is right. The thing with Saylor is no matter what you think Yo is, if he'd have just saved some dry powder for events like this, he could have put billions on this wall. So when we go back to this range here, what was capping this range? Just an unholy amount of, asks, big massive sell wall, just constant rejection. Saylor literally could have said, right, we're putting like 10 billion. We're just going to put like a 10 billion buy zone in here. You just look at the chart and you just say, right, SR flip, fine, yeah. Right, we want to keep Bitcoin as high as possible. We'll just put like a couple billion in a buy wall then here and protect it instead of just unloading your clip wherever. That would be what I would say is, just be it. I mean, to be fair, the guy's a billionaire. His company's acquired nearly 500,000 Bitcoin. The guy's obviously a lot smarter than me. But I would just be looking at it and just thinking like, right, when we get all this money that we're raising, how about we just don't blow it all at once and just fire it into the market no matter where it is? How about we actually just start to build up some buy wall, some buying pressure lower down where Bitcoin needs to hold, and actually like provide some protection to the price for in the event that something like this happens? That's what I would say. Does anyone agree with me or not? Def some big whales trading on Coinbase at the moment. Yeah, that's what I mentioned before when I said, there's still, even though the ETFs are not on today, there was plenty of big whales before the ETFs. There's plenty of big whales after the ETFs. They can still move the market wherever they want. I've been missing streams lately. Take my ex and message me before you hop on. Well, I just post it. Just turn notifications on, or I've been going live at 12:30 every single day now. So just set a reminder for 12:30 every day. Or put notifications on the YouTube channel so you get notified. So gutted I didn't snipe this, didn't do it on yesterday's drop either. Just don't try and chase the move, because like I said, I mean, we could still see a drop lower. But yeah, regards to Saylor buying, yeah, why would you not just at least, if he goes and raises another billion, how about you just say like, right, we don't need to, we've got so much Bitcoin, it's untrue. How about we actually just provide a bit of protection to the price, and we'll put a bit of a buy wall in to where the price needs to hold it up. Why not just do that instead of just absolutely just blowing the ammo straight away as soon as you get it? But we are getting a push back up from where we was looking for it to get a push back up within this zone. So happy days. If you did long while we was looking at it, well done. If you didn't, not the end of the world, and don't try and chase the move either, because we could still see it roll over lower or come back and still consolidate within this zone. But I want to personally see a push above here and take stops and liquidity above here. But ideally, we want to see a strong move back towards 95k to give some distance between, obviously, this critical zone. Sailor prefers buying tops. Yeah, to be fair, yeah, he does. But I mean, obviously, up until he's been buying recently, every top he's bought has obviously turned into profit. He's just ruined his entry. Like, he's completely ruined his entry. And he's not really he's not really providing any protection to the price, which is obviously within his interest, isn't it? You know, within his interest is to protect his investments as much as possible. And how do you do that? Stick a couple billion in a buy wall where the price needs to hold. 30% long. Come on, Bitcoin. Yes, Al Brooks. Yes, you've absolutely smashed it. Well done. Have you signed up to Stonksy yet, Al? Have you signed up to Stonksy yet? After 1 month free subscription to Sailor, he needs it. After 1 month. The guy's very smart. He's obviously a lot smarter than me. He's a billionaire. But that's all I would be saying is, because they're going to go and raise more money. They're going to go and raise a couple more billion soon. It's going to happen. Do you really need to unload that when you've got nearly half a million Bitcoin, or can you stick it in a place where you think, right, if anything happens, Bitcoin really needs to hold this level to keep structure and stuff. How about we just stick $1 billion at 91k or something, or 2 billion 91k? Just create a big buy wall. Do you think we go lower than 90k? Depends. We've been looking at where we need to hold. If we lose, say, 91k for a daily close, then potentially, we go down to 85k. There will be resistance around 93k before test 95k. I've highlighted it here. Oh, this is Sailor's buy limit. I don't know. No, I don't think so. No, I think he just... No, I don't think so. I think he just fires it as soon as he gets it. And this is what we're discussing. I'm saying it would be better for him if he did just at least put a little bit of the money that they raised and build up a bit of a buy wall for it in this event, in this scenario where Bitcoin drops into a key level, that it's actually got a good chance of holding it. Let's do a memes review segment for a minute or two. Well, give me some memes then. Stonksy showing resistance at 90. Yeah, this on the 10-minute chart. Yeah, but they mean different things. So like the thicker line, that's what it would consider major. Then the thinner ones are minor. But yeah, do make sure you drop a like on the stream. And yeah, obviously, if you like what you've seen today, the power of Stonksy in calling all the market moves over the past 2 weeks, do make sure that you sign up with the link below. And do make sure if you're looking to place any trades, even if you're not a Stonksy user, do make sure you click the link to BLOFIN and sign up to BLOFIN, the best exchange for you to trade spot and futures. Or if you just want to hold funds on an exchange that you can trust. And for those of you that do have Stonksy or don't have Stonksy, we are edging closer to releasing the automated trading bot on BLOFIN. We're just obviously making sure that everything's watertight, thoroughly testing it, and making sure it'll be a smooth and seamless experience for users once it's released. But we have been live for nearly 2 hours, and what a shame. We will be gearing up for US Open in 6 minutes if it was open, but we'll have to wait till this time tomorrow for that. And we are getting some retracements on Bitcoin now. We are getting a bit of retracements on Bitcoin. You want me to look at this one again? LAKKHI. All right, hang on then. Hang on. I need to... Hang on. Let me get deck screener up. Right. Let me have a look for you, Chef Crypto. I can do that for you. LAKKHI. This one. 1 million market cap. Lackey the baby rhino. One horde rhino. Amazing. So I'm guessing this is trying to play into kind of like a moodeng sort of thing, innit? Well, all I can say is it's just entering price discovery in it. It's obviously massively up, and I hope you make some money on it. But there's not really much you can comment on it apart from, I hope you make the most amount of money that you can make on it. And good luck. But yeah, seems like a funny meme. Lol, yes. Next moodeng. That's what everyone says, isn't it? It's the next this, it's the next that. But it'll be interesting to see what happens with Bitcoin here. Obviously, we have gone up, come back down. This is what I warned about. Don't go chasing the move. Could see some consolidation. We could see a drop lower. Could see anything today, really. But we are nearing the end of the stream because I've been live for 2 hours and TMG is going to go live after me. So do make sure, once I end the stream, obviously at some point today, if TMG fires his stream up literally straight after me, do make sure you go and join him for his stream. But at some point today, make sure you come and watch this latest video that I've published on the Stonksy YouTube channel about the update that we released on Friday. Whether you have Stonksy yet or not, it's a very good watch, and it'll give you some more, obviously, information that will that'll help you when you do end up getting Stonksy, because you will end up getting Stonksy because we will keep developing it and refining it and adding value to users, where it'll become a point where you'll think it would be idiotic for me not to get this. So we will see you over at Stonksy at some point, whether you're not there yet or not. Good stream as usual. Cheers, Dave. No worries, mate. Thank you very much for joining. I missed the big short, unlucky break timing. Well, yeah. Are you a Stonksy user, Arauchi? Are you a Stonksy user? Because Stonksy called it absolutely beautifully. Across the market as well. Obviously, this is on Bitcoin, but on pretty much all altcoins, Stonksy called the downside move absolutely perfectly. Then this is part of one of the it was a double update on Friday, two added features. The bearish arrow gave you double confirmation, and then the drop unfolded. So yeah, it'd be great to obviously see you over there, Ouchie, and see you in the Discord if you're not already a user. If you are, fantastic. I just can't remember. Yeah. 8K Bitcoin short position. Yeah, you're really angry today, aren't you, ICT? But yeah, we'll end it there. Obviously, there's no US Open for us to enjoy. So unfortunately, that's it. But yeah, do make sure you click all the links in the description. Sign up to BLOFIN. Come trade with us on BLOFIN, the best exchange out there in the industry in terms of user experience, user interface, safety, and obviously non-KYC. And yeah, do sign up for Stonksy if you're not already. And yeah, check the other links as well. CSE Plus, the discount, 80% off for £20 a month. And yeah, go and join TMG stream straight after me. But that's all for today. And I'll see you back tomorrow for Friday's stream. And we'll obviously watch US Open tomorrow all together after it was closed today. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out. And yeah, make sure that you make some sensible decisions today because we are a bit of a rocky period in the market. So yeah, take care of your portfolio. Peace out.